India has developed a habit of buying huge amounts of Russian crude oil.
And it goes into pretty much everything on the street, starting with this motorcycle we're riding.
It ends up in cars, trucks, airplanes too. It's also used to make the asphalt that is used to lay the roads, and in power generators that keep small businesses running.
But Trump is demanding that India stop buying Russian oil, and he's threatening it with a 25% additional penalty of a tariff. That would be added on top of the 25% tariff that he already promised to add. That means the United States would be putting a 50% tariff on all goods from the world's fastest growing large economy. It's as high a rate as anywhere in the world. But the government led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi has already refused to make Indian companies stop buying Russian oil.
India has never been able to produce enough oil at home to satisfy its own domestic needs. It used to import most of its oil from countries in the Persian Gulf, like Saudi Arabia and Iraq. The switch to Russian oil started quite suddenly after Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022. In response, most of Europe stopped buying Russian oil overnight. That created an opportunity for India, which was able to negotiate Russian oil at a discount. This pivot paid off. It went from importing very little Russian oil before the war, buying less than 1% of its total oil from Russia. You can see that ramped up drastically after the war began. An Indian credit rating agency estimated that over the course of 2 years, India saved about $13 billion on discounted Russian oil. Now, with the threat of Trump's tariff, the question is, could India give up Russia's oil? Logistically, it wouldn't be that hard for Indian oil refineries to rejig their processes so that they could take more oil from the Middle East again. And legally, it would not be difficult for Modi and the Indian oil companies to change the terms of their contracts and start buying oil from other sources. But for the Prime Minister, the problem really comes down to optics. Modi has a reputation as a strong leader, and he cannot be seen to be trading away India's dependence on Russian oil in exchange for a reduced American tariff. Trump has put an impossible choice to Modi. Either be seen to capitulate to American demands or run up against crippling American tariffs.